Welcome. We here. Conscious Men with Dream podcast. We doing the duo edition, man. Got the
Dynamic duo.
dynamic duo. You feel me? My old reliable. I got my Tim Duncan with me. You feel me? I'm like Tim Duncan, man. Just old reliable, not flashy. Your boy just always come through for me. What's up? How you
Hey
feeling, bro?
man, I feel good, bro. And just to piggyback off what you just said, I'm not that consistent friend. I'm the reliable friend. I'm the friend that, and not even say I'm not consistent,
Yeah, I'm
but
about to say 'cause you are
no.
you mad
And
consistent.
when I mean consistent, I mean I'm not going to consistently hit you up. We're not going to consistently talk. We're not just going to consistently spend so much time together. But when you need me, I'm always the reliable one for whenever you need me. So
Nah, I'm big on that, bro. You always are, and that's why I love doing business with you. And it makes it easier. I always, like I said, it's just like I said, like Tim Duncan, man. Not flashy, not yeah, maybe a little unorthodox, out of your own little way here and there, but you
hey man.
always come through with the 30, the easy 30. How you feeling mentally, bro?
Right now, bro, I feel like I'm getting in a good space. Just really trying to figure this whole entrepreneurship thing out. I haven't, really been working since February. Just focusing on my business. So trying to just find balance, cause going from working a 9 to 5 to now being a full time entrepreneur, it's hard trying to find that
That balance.
balance. Like Peanut was saying on the last episode, before you normally clocking in, clocking out. Now you wake up whenever you want, and it's like you can lose rhythm,
Your
and
discipline gotta be crazy.
very,
You
very
gotta be
crazy.
very disciplined
I'm
when you're
like,
entrepreneur like
so
that.
that's why I say I'm still trying to find that balance. Like, so I had to get back in the gym. Put different things in place to keep me on point. Get back in
Right.
the gym in the morning. Um, I go to clean my school 3 days a week. So just implementing different systems so I stay productive.
Right. I mean, I see what you're saying. I definitely saying the same thing, and that's why I'm doing like a little. I told you I'm moving. I'm just
Mhm.
kind of changing up my whole script because I'm getting ready next. I'm basically like gonna train myself for the next 2 or 3 years to be super independent.
Mhm.
You know, function without the job. I'm gonna stay with the job, but just kind of build them other streams of income and stuff. Like
Mhm.
work my way out of there, out of the job and everything like that. I'm mentally I'm good though. I don't know. I was real good until earlier. We had our meeting earlier, but I was real good like this last week. It was real funny. I was gonna say on the pod. I've been dealing with a lot of like this is great, not crazy, but a lot of like weird men energy and like a
Elaborate
get.
because I'm probably dealing with the same stuff.
Yeah, help me with this one. I don't want to say it's like in a. I don't want to say it's like in a homosexual way, but it kind of
Like people
is.
want you to stroke their egos type.
Yeah, stroke their ego. Not only that, a couple pause, but a couple dudes
They pushed up
like they
on you.
in a weird it. All right, I'm gonna just tell you, I can't even explain it, bro. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Look, right? So that I won't say where I ain't gonna.
Don't say his
I
name,
ain't, I
but
ain't gonna say his name. But like a dude asked to wear my shoes. Like this one dude, he like being like you. I can't even
he was
explain
about
it,
to
bro.
call me a BFF.
Yeah, nah, you are. Look, it's like you ever had like a dude like a fan of you, like somebody's a fan of you, or like they
They
try
just
to just be
admire
around.
you,
They try to
bro.
be around, but so like he does
It's
this
kind of
thing
weird.
where he comes near me or like real close. I don't make me uncomfortable. So like say you behind me and I get real close, I turn around, look, and he just like look in my eyes, no homo, but he just look at me, won't say no, won't nothing. It's like as if like he want me to speak. It's weird, and I've been doing it a few times, and some dude.
Same person.
Well, yeah, he's crazy.
He's
And then he don't want to ask for my shoes too. So when he did that, I'm like, bro,
he trying to walk in your
you see-
shoes, bro. he trying to live
it
a
was
day in your
but
shoes.
it was the weirdest thing. And like he's adamant about it. I'm like, no, he's adamant. It was crazy. And then I'm dealing, and then it was like, all right, so that was one guy, right? So then it's two older guys, two different instances, but they basically, I said a joke to them, a regular joke, like literally, we having a regular conversation, like regular conversation. They take offense to the joke. I guess they like it wasn't even a crazy joke, but
Uh-huh.
they take offense. Not even that they take offense. it seemed to me that he took offense. His whole thing was basically like, "Oh, you smarter than that. You know what you're doing. You being manipulative." And I'm like, "What? You're not gonna believe what he said. You want to know what he said?
I'm not to know.
He said, you got a podcast. You smart. You smarter than that. You know what's going on. You trying to be manipulative."
What?
And I'm like, bro. I said, bro. Honestly, it was just a joke. I said, literally.
Bro, that's it's a lot of undertone hate within people saying stuff like that, bro. It's weird. It's very
That's
weird.
That's what I said. So I was like, I said it's a little
because
weird.
what I've been noticing, like, bro, grown ass men, like, you're not saying they can't express themselves, but going out of their way, to tell me how much they look up to me or respect what I'm doing or just different things. But then when you see them in person,
totally different,
bro. They act like they don't even see you. Like just like or just not even just men, but just people. Period. Like it'll be people all on social media talking to you, showing so much fake love, but then when you see them in person, it's totally different. Like they act like they seen a ghost.
right?
Like so, it's weird, bro. It's just a lot of weird.
I don't know
because and what I'm realizing, bro, and it's like when people say stuff like that, oh, you got a podcast or you got this business or you like it's a lot of envy in that, bro.
Yeah, and
it's
that's
a
what
lot
I was.
of,
But I look
weird.
at these, and that's what I don't want. I just said it weird. I just wrap it up as weird.
I mean, because it be love.
It's love, yeah, but
because envy is love and hate at the same time.
And that's why I always had this. We was laughing when I say my theory on how dudes are like homosexuals in a sense because how they interact with men is how they should really interact with females, but they don't know how to. So that's what I'm. So me kind of being aware is like, yo, and that's what I wanted to say too. I noticed I'm getting kind of not frustrated, but you know me, I was never really the type to be around a bunch of dudes.
Mm-hmm. Me either. Yeah, me either.
Like we was never. That was never us.
Majority of my friends, my women,
friends was
and
women,
that's why
and
none of my relationships really,
yeah,
they kind of struggled. But
like I say, bro, most of the women even on the business level and stuff like that, always been black women and stuff like that. So it's different dealing with. I'm coming into a world now with our investment group. You know, we dealing with different men with business. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, y'all some bitch ass niggas.
Bro,
the energy is, and like I say, it's some love there too. I'm just saying, for me personally, I just been dealing with a lot of weird male emotions.
Mad at me. A dude get mad at me because I asked him, "Are you good?" And then he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Are you sure?" And then he said, "Yeah." I said, "Are you positive?" He got mad at me because he thought because I do that with everybody. You good? You sure? You positive? And he got offended by that. By some reason, he got offended by that. Like I don't believe him,
right?
Because I'm asking him 3 times. It's just weird shit like that, and I'm just like, so you mad at me because I'm making sure you're good? Like
you rather me check on you 3 or 4 times than none at all?
And then it's just people don't know how to embrace genuine love, bro.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I know I'm not the best, so I'm not gonna sit here and just be saying like, well, I know for once I don't give a weird masculine energy. I know that for a fact. I don't do that. I know that I can stay on that, but I know we ain't the easiest to deal with.
No, we're not the easiest to deal with because we're not letting anybody treat us anyway. That's why we're not the easiest to deal with. We have boundaries, bro. We know what we can and what we cannot deal with. We know what triggers us. So we just know what we're not going to deal with and what we can accept and what we can't. So we set those boundaries from the door, and it scares people away, but it scares the right people away.
Right. Well, since we're talking about it, let's get into some of those things in business, bro. You had mentioned a few things to me. Speak on that. Go give some of them talking points on just some of the adversity in business, because like it really is a culture shock. This entrepreneurial lane. I'm glad we had this. Like, so thankful for the platform. It's thankful for us because like we have to get this unique view of the entrepreneur landscape, because it's a lot of it's really ain't for everybody.
It's not, bro. It's not for everybody.
And it's a lot of things out there that you want to like encounter.
But like Shay was saying on the last episode, there's going to be some workers and there's going to be some bosses. My thing is, everybody wants to be the boss until it's time to be the boss.
They don't want to work, bro.
Bro, the boss does the most work, get paid the last, solves the most problems, and not even, I don't even like calling myself myself a boss, because I feel like a boss is just tell someone what to do.
Right.
I'm a leader. I'm
Exactly.
never going to ask you to do anything that I wouldn't
Wouldn't do.
personally do myself or
Exactly.
have done myself.
Yeah, that title always sounded nasty to me. But
And
I
it's
don't even say that at work. Like I got an employer. I ain't got no boss.
yeah,
Ain't
like
nobody my boss. Ain't nobody my
or
boss.
somebody that just funded my dream.
Yeah. Ain't no,
Yeah, my dream funding right now.
we
Like,
ain't doing that.
but my thing is, don't get into business or don't start a project or a business if you're not really ready to handle the responsibilities. Like, cause you know why? Because my thing is, when you get into business or when you take on projects and shit go left, nobody cares why you can't do what you said you
They
was
don't
going
care
to
about you. They
do.
don't care about
It's
your
either you
family.
can or you
Or you
can't.
They don't, and that's what I'm trying to tell people that they'll do business with us.
Like people will come to you like, "Yo, I just
It's no
lost
excuses.
this person, lost that." And granted, my condolences, but we still had to get this done, and it just be stuff like that. Like I don't know, man. It's just
See now you feeling my frustration. Well, you always felt it, but
yeah. I mean, it's just
it's bro. I don't even know. Like we have a big issue. I think our people this was commitment. Like we say we want like I don't think,
yeah.
and that's why I say like I don't think we really did die. I think it's different with us maybe a little bit because I mean I really don't even
We
know.
say
Honestly.
we want these things.
We're not
until
really
we
ready
see
to
the,
die
until
for it.
we till we see the work that gotta get
Right.
done.
Like we gotta really be able to like want to die for the shit. Like you gotta really want it that much because that's what's gonna make it be like.
And that's what ET was saying. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher.
Yeah.
But basically, he was saying when you want the analogy where he told the guy, if you want to be successful, meet him at the beach. He was like trying to figure out with a suit on. Like, why do you want me to meet you at the beach with a suit on? He said, walk out into the ocean and then keep walking as far as you can. And then the water started going over the guy's head. And he was like, when you want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. And that's the mentality we got to have. Like, this has to be an everyday thing. This has to be part of your lifestyle. This has to be something you really want to do. Because if not, it's going to show by your work. And too many of us got the gift of gab, but when it comes time to put in the work, it's a whole nother story. Like accountability, oh man, it feels like an attack when you're not ready to acknowledge your own bullshit. And that's a lot of people. Like,
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like I just said, bro, I just think everybody gotta be. You gotta really want it,
bro.
You gotta really want it.
And
And I don't know how to want it. I just know we have commitment issues in general. And
in
I
general.
don't know as a people. And like I said, I just think that, like I said, everybody like it's going to take sacrifice. So I always look at it like before you try to be great. As I always thought to myself, it's like I wanted too much, but I wasn't giving up nothing. I was just like, all right, I'm smart. I know I have this potential. People tell me I'm smart and all that. I'm like, okay, you got all this potential, but you're not really doing nothing. It's like, yo, what are you? Then I was like, you know what am I willing to give up?
You have to
What
give
am
up
I willing
something.
to really like sacrifice? Because that's why I know you have to
Sacrifice
something. You have to sacrifice the long nights, the parties. And I was saying to myself, yes, I wrote a list of all my stuff I sacrifice. I sacrifice a lot. Like I ain't really buying clothes in a long time.
Bro.
I ain't go shopping. I haven't really been out. You know how you would, the typical places that I kind of could be or want to be. So it's just like, man, that
Discipline,
commitment
man.
in business, like you said, that discipline
It's
is something you can't teach. And now I understand, and that's why I love the stock market too, because I always reference everything back to the stock market, but the amount of mental toughness it gives you and patience and just wherewithal to understand that like you may literally make an investment and don't see any fruits of it
right
a
away.
year, 2 years, 3 years, 5. You know what I mean? It's definitely like a long term horizon.
And that's just like period, man. You gotta be willing to sacrifice something to receive something. You have to give up something to receive something.
Right.
Like relationships, partnerships, friendships. Like you have to give something. Anything with a shit behind you.
Well, yeah. Well. With all this is, I'm gonna have to. Me and my girl have to sit and have some deep talks because I need my all black team of women. I can't lie. I just need my business.
Oh, bro,
The
that's
10, 12 black women, they run the business. My girl, she oversees that too. She be, co-CEO. I can't work with a bunch of dudes.
No, me either, bro. I can't. I'm
It's getting
and
to the
not that I
point now. I'm
didn't
like,
know
Jesus,
that, but it was just like this is the reason I got more female friends than I do guy friends.
that's a fact.
And it's just like if we have females saying some of the same exact stuff we saying to the guys or to whomever, to our colleagues or whomever, we'll get different responses. But
Different
because
response.
of it's us another man telling another man, now
It's a bunch of issues.
it's a
Yeah,
bunch
and
of
that's why I
issues.
say, women, especially black women, man, women they just bring the best out of you in every situation. It is like, and I just feel like they're more emotionally aware. That emotional intelligence where we come to a lot. They kind of born with that shit. So it's like they know how to, even though
Well, I
they're
wouldn't say they
emotional,
have more. I was about to say they have more emotional intelligence.
they do.
They do.
I
I
believe
think
so.
they're more emotional, but
I,
to
but,
you,
but I think them even being more emotional is emotional intelligence. I think them being able to, they can code switch and be that like you know what I mean. They can give you these different things. Like I said, I don't believe they always handle it the correct way. I don't believe they express that the correct way, but they know it's there. You think about it, bro. We 16, 17, we had girls that say they loved us hard and really loved it. Now the way they went about that and stuff, you know what I mean? I didn't want you at 17 stalking my house, busting my window. I got to explain to my mom and all that. But I believe they would got a little bit more. I would say that. I'm gonna go on a limb and
so
say
do
they got
you
more
feel
emotional
like?
intelligence.
Because I used to work with this guy, and he felt like women couldn't really be in positions of power because they're too emotional. Like they make rash decisions or decisions based off too much emotion and not logic.
Ooh.
That's why
I
I'm
do.
saying
I
that.
do.
Like,
Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, I believe that as well. No, I believe women should be in positions of power. I definitely believe they should. They
oh,
can.
I do
Well,
too,
I
but
know you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying that. I mean, I know what you're saying though. Like far as them, like that emotional
They're too.
aspect,
Sometimes they
some
get
too
too
emotional.
emotionally attached to things
Yeah,
to make logical decisions. And
I'm
us
just
men,
ready.
we're more
I'm
logical.
just ready to see what that world. I really want to see that world,
I
and
do
I
too.
read because
A lot more
a lot of
compassion,
lot more
a lot
compassion, a lot
more
more understand,
communicate.
a lot more compassion. So it's like a trade off.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna be a trade off. We're gonna be a lot more transparent on communication.
right.
A lot more talking.
Yeah, a lot more talking.
But
Like you said,
now is that gonna
transparency.
be annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I might take that trade off versus the nonchalantness, the built-in excuses,
Now I
the
can handle the constant
inconsistency.
communication,
Yeah,
even if it's
even
shit
if
I
it's
don't want to
annoying.
hear all the time. I can handle
And then
that.
it's women too. So I
Yeah.
mean, like, you know, I'd rather look at women than a bunch of dudes. Like, I don't want to be around a bunch of dudes. Like,
Yeah, I ain't.
the aesthetic, even if for the aesthetic mentally, like my happiness. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
just
Like,
different,
it's
bro.
just
Like just being
a whole
around,
different
like even
vibe.
when I'm around my sisters and shit, bro. Like I don't really have to do my little sisters. I don't have to do nothing if we out eating or whatever. Like they going to get my
Right.
plate and stuff like. It's just different stuff like that. Like just being around women that I love and care for, they treat me differently.
Speaking of that, we loot women. We gotta
You
these
call yourself a woman?
no
We
women. You hear what I say when I say we. We as a whole, as a women, we as a whole as a culture have to get y'all back on the right track when it comes to barbecue etiquette. I think this whole summer I made my plate every time.
It's too many hot girl summers, bro.
Oh
Everybody,
man, they don't
listen,
even
bro.
barbecue no more. We do gotta get that back.
You
I'm
know they
tired of the
have seafood
seafood.
party,
Yeah,
bro.
the seafood broils.
That's why we got high blood pressure like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
want to put Lowry's on everything. There's a lot Lowry's and boiled egg. That shit is crazy. Oh man, you don't like the big food critic. You know me. If I don't like it, it's dirty. But look right. So funny story. My job. So they've been oh man, they've been trying to give incentives. Like incentives and this little stuff, like gift cards. Attendance. Bring a lunch and stuff like that. Right. So they had a sign up sheet and it was like, for food type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signed none of that shit, but it was for Cracker Barrel.
Oh.
Right.
Bro, the name, the logo, bro, they still got a whip in the Zoom logo. Like, bro.
So at first, I'm not even looking at the time clock. So I'm not even really looking at the joint. You feel me? So one day I go to the time clock and I see like meatloaf. Like, what the fuck? Meatloaf, and I see like 8 names next to that junk. I'm like, oh, hold on. Meatloaf, it was like stuffing, like a stuffing junk or whatever, and like a chicken sandwich, whatever. Bro, I was on every fucking body head I seen eating Cracker Barrel. You eat that?
I've had it before. I'm not a huge fan though. I'm not a huge fan. Like their pancakes are good. Other than that,
I said their pancakes are good, but
other than that,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I did go there. I went there. I ain't gonna lie. One time, my first time ever go there was with Jerry. It was all with my boy Jerry. He used to go there all the time. After we worked out, we went there, and it's my first time. So I'm going. Bro, that shit feel like a plantation, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
listen, bro. When I first walk up, I see like the little old school wooden rocking chair.
Rocking chairs.
I'm like, okay, all right. They squeaking a little bit. Squeak, squeak. I'm like, all right. I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna be quiet. So we walk in. Now I'm at the slavery gift shop. I'm like, hold on. It just feels. And then we go in. I get to the
I only
steak.
been there for like parties. Like if somebody was having a brunch there, not like,
who the fuck?
Yeah, like who was it?
I should have called the cops.
Not a party, but like
Yeah,
have people have the breakfast.
Yeah,
there
ain't gonna be no.
like,
Yeah, no more of that. And then they had
like large groups.
Yeah, we gonna cut that out. I'm calling the marshal next time. But I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, they really was at our job eating Cracker Barrel, and the one boy really ate. I seen a black male. I don't even matter. I seen a man eat meatloaf from Cracker Barrel. That is like meatloaf. For one, it's 2021. Who the hell's make meatloaf? Like, how you even get that? If you go to any establishment that got meatloaf, it's not a good establishment. Oh, and the macaroni and cheese had bacon in it, but you already knew that.
What?
Oh my God, one of the dudes is Muslim.
He had a
fit. My God. Yo. They had like 3 cups of macaroni and cheese. So one of the poppies was like, he's like, yeah. He said, that bacon?
He already had 8.
Baby boy, man.
Man.
Said, hell no, there ain't no bacon. There ain't no. I'm like, bro.
How you don't taste it? He ain't no fake. He ain't no real Muslim.
Nah, I don't think. Well, yeah, he ain't no tradition. He ain't no. He
just wear the joint. Nah.
Yeah, that's a little funny. This food story. Yeah, but if you eat meatloaf in 2021, something wrong. Something definitely.
What's wrong with meatloaf?
Hey, bro.
Listen, my
dad
makes some good meatloaf.
Hey, I gotta talk to your pops.
Yep. Kara working on it.
No. Listen, bro.
What's wrong with? Listen,
bro. We not about to do this. We ain't got enough time.
Is it history?
We don't got enough time. No, ain't no.
All right.
The history. That shit nasty.
What?
Hey, bro.
Oh no. You had some. I don't know. Maybe grandma made you some nasty.
Bro, no, bro. That is meatloaf is nasty. What you eat that with? What sides? Like what you eat meatloaf?
Mashed potatoes.
What is meatloaf? And you don't like beef either?
Ground turkey. I use ground turkey.
Oh my God. This should be illegal. Oh my God. A turkey meatloaf?
Yeah.
You put it on long roll, huh?
Nah. Vegetable like a green and mashed potatoes. It's like eating Salisbury steak. Mashed potatoes.
Oh my. Hey, Dom. Oh my. Is this the 60s? He just said Salisbury. Yo, it's color purple meal. This is ridiculous.
And them meals fed them for how long? They'd be full all day.
That just remind me of the people with the hookups, bro. I got snappy how talking about.
They ain't chi-chis, nigga. This ain't, nah, we ain't.
The Doritos with the noodles and beans.
In college, bro.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Bro, we had this dude. He was like a freshman, but he was like 26, 27. he had it all.
He had it all.
He had his own dorm, everything, bro. Listen, he showed us, and he had just did a bid and everything.
Oh, he came in ready.
So he had showed us how to make cheese and everything in a sink. We shared a whole bathroom and everything. So he showed us how to lay the paper bag in the sink.
That's
and
the
everything.
list. Like doing that. Like, look, no, honestly though, that is how I imagine people make meatloaf. Seriously. Seriously, lay that shit in the zinc and bake it and put some sauce on it. But look, going back to our women's statement, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about Rachel Nichols. Did you hear about her comments as far as Maria Teller?
I'm not 100% but I did hear a little
But
about it.
basically, earlier we was talking about black women in power,
Hmm.
and that's one of the things we just talk about. So Rachel Nichols, for those who don't know, she's one of the more popular ESPN analysts.
Hmm.
She do a lot of the
The controversial stories.
yeah, she do a lot of controversial stories. She do a lot of the sideline, like the playoff sideline
Hmm.
reporting and things of that nature.
Wasn't she the reporter on LeBron James shut up and dribble? Or no, that wasn't her.
I'm not
I,
sure, but she do good cover with LeBron. They have
okay.
the same agent.
Okay.
I'm
All
not
right.
which agent, but like a media agent, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what she was talking to when she made these comments. But basically, Rachel Nichols made a reference referring to Maria Taylor's job, a black woman, and basically they was replacing Rachel Nichols as a sideline reporter with Maria Taylor.
You want to read the John?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the quote. And from there, Rachel Nichols basically said this. She said, "I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football. She covers basketball. She said, if you need to give her more things to do because you are feeling pressure about your crappy long time record on diversity, which, by the way, I know personally from the female side of it, like, go for it. Just find it somewhere else." How you feel about that? I have a few different takes on that. I have a few different takes, but I thought that was just kind of when I first I liked the Rachel Nichols.
Yeah, I did. I did too.
Like she was literally one of my favorites on ESPN.
I did too.
So I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hurt. I was
It's
kind of hurt.
like
N- I-
It's like she's like majority of white people right now, and they feel like their spot is being come for. Like their time is coming to an end, and they got to do everything in their power, to play the victim.
yeah, because
To play the victim, so when they play the victim, things change and infrastructure start
so why can't
changing.
she? Because why can't Mariah Taylor just be more qualified for the job, or why can't she? Why can't they ESPN just wanted to give her the job?
Because that's the white privilege she's using right now, bro. She don't even realize that what she's doing is trying to use her white privilege. The same thing the Karens do when they call
The Karens.
Yeah, when they call cops on people or threaten. That's pretty much the
All
same
right,
thing.
but now here we go. I got you. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Now, is it really bad on her part, Rachel Nichols' part, or
ESPN.
is it the ESPN infrastructure?
I
Because
mean,
she said
it's on both
y'all
of their
only
part
doing. She's saying y'all only doing this
because
because
of
y'all trying. Y'all have a long history of a crappy inclusion
how can I say this? I mean,
within the
it can
company.
be both sides. Like she can be doing it to bring shit light to the situation, or she can be doing it on the other end. It just depends. My thing is if you didn't directly go to your company and say these things,
Right.
what are you doing it for now? And not even, excuse me, doing it for now because it's like you almost doing it for the same reason they doing it.
Right.
You're doing it for the same, like the times we're in right now, and you decide to say something like this now when you could have easily went to them and expressed these concerns before or when there was other opportunities, but now you feel threatened because now they're giving your shine to a black woman and now you want to
And then my
reverse it.
whole thing is that it's like I just feeling bad because it's like damn I actually like Rachel Nichols, and then it was just like damn, like what do we have to really be perfect? And even when we perfect, that's not
That's
even
not
enough. It's
enough.
like
We
that
either
girl just
taking
she
drugs
just
or
coming doing her job, doing what she got to do. Over, probably like I said, let's be honest, probably overly even for that position, probably still underpaid, overly qualified. And I think it's a common thing, and this is why I can't really. That's why I'm kind of really getting detached from sports. It's kind of sad to say, in that
yeah,
sense.
I feel
But
yeah.
like for instance, we talked about the Stephen A. situation,
Mm.
ESPN. Um, dang,
You know what it is?
Jamel Hill,
Yeah,
Jamel Hill. When she was there,
yeah.
dang, I forget the light skin coach she had with her. I'm just saying, basically, you got examples of a lot of. And matter of fact, you know what's crazy? Woj, one of the more popular ones, Adrian Wojcicki or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name.
I think I
But
ain't talking
Woj, he
about.
actually made a statement like defending Maria Taylor. like saying Rachel's Nichols, like you're not a good colleague to work with. You know what I'm saying? This is a long history of what they're doing. Kind of like
So she throwing a fit now, bro. She
yeah.
having a fit. She having a fit. And you know when they have a fit, what happens?
What's funny though? It was crazy
Because
because she
now, not
prepared her.
only I'm gonna cut
Well,
you
you
off,
good?
but because now not only she's not getting opportunity, now either is Maria. She lost the opportunity as well.
She
They
did
gave it to
give it to
somebody
somebody else
else,
now because
so it
all the
wouldn't be
controversy.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
now
it
it's like
wouldn't
not
be
no.
like it's not. So her point was made. Like she got what she wanted, and that's why I mean when they complain, it's shit happens.
Right.
So she could have did that another way, and she knew that. I felt like she knew that. She knew the power in her voice.
Yeah, no, like I said it too, but all right, where is it? Okay, now playing devil advocate one more time. Do we cut her some bill because this was a private conversation that was out,
That was
or
recorded,
is this one of them things where it's like you said it, we
bro.
heard
But
it?
no, because if that was the case, then you gotta cut slack from shit from Trump. The locker room talk.
Grab her by the pussy. Hey, he said it like
I mean, and
he crazy.
and my thing
I miss
is,
Trump a little bit too.
we
Only
everybody
because of
talk
Biden. I'm sorry.
everybody talk different behind closed doors. But if this is how you really feel, this is how you really feel. Stand on that. You're not talking about this behind closed doors because you don't feel this way. You obviously feel this way.
Right. You know what's the funniest part about that to me?
Like we
She
talk, I'm gonna cut you off, but we say a lot of shit we probably wouldn't say in public, but that don't mean I don't feel that. I still don't feel that way.
right. And the funniest thing about that to me is she basically was like, when she said her apology, she said like she basically said she understand the plight of being a woman. So she
That
compared her.
feminist shit we
She
were
could,
talking about before. Who created that?
yeah,
The
but that's my whole thing.
CIA
But that's why
and
I said we gotta have these conversations because
COINTELPRO.
it's just they gotta know that like white women I understand like I get it, but in a situation like this is what we mean by white privilege. Once it's a situation where you're ridiculed or you made a mistake, whatever the case may be, don't sit here and try to join the black woman plight because it's totally different. Because even if she got that job and everything was peachy and smooth, she still would be underpaid and things of that nature. And that's what Maria Taylor
And my
spoke on.
thing is, whether it be, I feel like with her just mentioning women, she knew the power behind that.
Yeah, like
She
that's what I'm saying. Like
knew,
she
like
knew.
she's been doing this year.
She
She
knew
know
that
trigger
to me that was
words
like
and
deflecting.
yeah,
Like she
like
knew that it'll
once you
soften
say,
the blow.
yeah,
It'll soften the
exactly.
blow
You
a
can
bit.
water it down a little because now we talk about all women and not just black
How you
women.
feel about education? Do you feel like the bachelor degree is watered down now because black people are getting
Oh,
bachelor degree?
absolutely, yeah. Just like the master's degree is getting watered down.
But do you think it's because we're getting them now? So
Yes,
you think it's because more
yes. More
black
black
people are
people
going to
are
school
getting
and achieving?
degrees, and now they have to accept this in some of these infrastructures or businesses. And if they don't, and we have the credentials, now they're going to get held accountable.
Yeah, I was thinking
So
about
it's just like I don't really feel like none of these businesses are genuine. With whatever programs they implemented when it comes to supporting black people or black businesses and things. I don't really feel like none of them are genuine, to be
my
honest.
thing is we've been getting money for years.
Y'all know our
we've been
value.
getting money since the 1900s.
We just don't.
You get money. I mean, not even that. I'm not even talking about money like on our own. I'm talking
Mhm.
about as far as like programs, grants, initiatives. Black Lives Matter ain't just pop up.
Bro, that's the biggest scam
That's
ever.
that was
A
a
big
big
scam.
money,
Like,
a money play on our plight, and that's why we kind of give our people a little bit of a pass because unfortunately
bro,
we're
why
able to
is it
get.
always us that throw us under the bus or sell us out? Whether it be with Black Panther Party, whether
I
it
told
be,
you before, bro.
it's
I think
just,
it's the respect and not the same agenda. It's like even when we talk about the business and stuff we do, people. It's cool. It's cool on the gram. It's cool. It look good, but people don't ain't really respecting the craft, respecting the work. People don't really respect the fact that you really got people out here really like willing to die for this shit. Cause
and
that's what it is on tape.
I want to, like, with that, I feel like even with people working for black businesses or supporting black businesses, it's like that same energy is not there. The same energy that we have when trying to go work for these big corporations, it's not there when working for black businesses. And it's just like, why? Because now not only do you have a part of being a part of a growing black business, now you are literally, especially with smaller businesses, you can literally be the face. You can literally be the be bigger than the CEO of some of these companies if you put that same energy into it that you do some of these corporations and things like that. I feel like they pay us, it's so many people with so much potential to do so many different things, but they pay us to forget our dreams. They pay us to forget our potential, or to play it safe. And if we put that same energy that we do into building these corporations that are been taking advantage of us for years and put it into black businesses, we'll be out here dominating.
I don't even. Yeah, I do agree. I agree.
You can't.
I
It's
don't
hard
even
to
think. I
find
think it's.
qualified
I
people
think. Yeah. Yeah.
because
I think
people
we need
don't
a
trust the
better black
process.
infrastructure, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just think that's what it comes down to. I don't even want to say black. 'Cause I think that's what it get. I think we gotta stop being so specific
What do you
too.
mean?
Like when you say, "All right, like go work for these black businesses," I don't really think. I don't think that's totally the plan. That's why I say I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
or obviously, I'm not saying you're saying one way to do this, but even with that, it's like I'm I think I'm learning more and getting better at jewels by infiltrating their infrastructure versus working for. That's what I'm just saying. I think I'm learning. I
And I'm
think I'm
not.
learning more information and getting viable, more connection to things, infiltrating versus joining and teaming up.
Oh, spook who sat by the door.
Yeah, I'm on more that time than
And
actually, because I believe I know our product. It's like that. We got that blue magic. It's like I know what we bring. I know what we stand on. I know our morals, what we gonna do and stuff like that. So when I can just take that and try to more so infiltrate rather than join and work or whatever.
but I'm more so speaking on the energy that we bring.
Right.
Like it's not the same energy. Like we I don't know. I just don't feel like it's the same energy. It's different. Like we treat, you know, these big businesses a lot better than we would someone with a small business. We ain't gonna say black business. We're gonna say a
Right,
small
right, right.
business.
Well, yeah, that's always that's
And
just
I'm
the
just
common
like,
theme. We got to
but
change
when
that
you're
regardless.
getting is less stress in most cases. You probably don't have to do as much because it's not as big yet. So it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, man. It's just when supporting our own, it's just real wishy washy. It's real wishy washy. Everybody, I don't know, they just brainwash us to really want to be workers. Like when you can even give people the opportunity to want to be more than what they are settling for, it's just like, damn, you just settling for that.
Yeah, I
Or
gave up. Like I said, I'm at that point now though. But people, especially like our black people, like they gonna just be who they gonna be. So the whole thing is just like I just feel like we gotta get an infrastructure. We can just filter out the bullshit,
yeah,
like or
and
the bullshit people. Like I said, just give us just the 1 to 10 people that we really can rely on, big scale, small scale,
mhm.
and I rock with that. Now I do want to. This is things is about to get super sad, super gloomy. Um, this is a sad day in Black history. I mean, I was hurt when I found this out. When I heard this, I actually thought it was a joke. Like I thought this was a joke. Man, they gentrified our song. They gentrified. I don't even know if you call it
I was about
gentrification.
to say because
I
we
don't even
just found
know.
out, gentrification ain't really bad
Gentrification ain't bad.
when you're on the other end of
I
it.
don't even know if this
Shout
is.
out to
I don't even
Lillian.
know if this. Shout out to this. I don't even know if this is bad, but Juvenile
And Manny
and
Fresh.
Manny Fresh, man, they did a remix to Back That Ass Up. Man, unfortunately, this is called Vax That Ass Up.
Another vaccine sent
yo,
to.
yo, I'm looking on Insta. I thought it was a joke, so I'm looking on what you know. I'm like, yo, hold on, this has to be like a joke. I'm like, there's no way this is real. And then Lillian sent it to me after that. She was like, yo, you have something. I'm like, oh my god. So even though it's funny, we went that the joke's gonna fly in a second, but I really want to know like how much Moderna paid them. So my whole thing is one of my best companies I made a lot of money on is Moderna. You know, Moderna like the leader of the vaccine. I was buying Moderna at like at $20. And Moderna, like I think right now it's like at 150, but it peaked
Mm.
like at 222, something like that, right? So when people be like, yo, they like, yo, how much money did they get paid for that? So I'm deep doing the finance side of the thing. I'm looking at, so I'm like, damn. I'm like, they probably got a meal too. But then I thought about it. I said, hold on, this is Moderna. This is a whole different type of
Money.
so whole different type money, whole different type media play. For them to seek, they can easily have the money to give. They could have gave each of them a piece 25 million and be like, yo, make this joint and it is what it is. Vax that thing up.
And then I think I recently seen something about Juvenile, like his financial situation. So I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised at all when it comes to, you know, how we sell out for for almost nothing.
Girl, you looking good. Won't you vax
Vac?
that thing up?
Nah, what he
Use a
said.
big font. Oh, no, let's go. Let's deep dive.
Okay.
Let's do a lyrical breakdown. Let's go with
You
Maybe
want the
Fresh. This
beat?
my
Nah, I'm
favorite.
playing.
This my favorite. I know you can't stand it. No holding hands.
Nah,
Y'all gotta start
you
over.
gotta play this song,
If
bro.
yeah, like this is this is the funny part. Like, how do you even get these lyrics in this cadence in this song? All right, let's try again. I know you can't stand it. No hand in hands, chick. But when we get the shot, we gonna be romantic. Oh my god.
That's crazy,
Yo.
man. My
Oh,
thing
hold
is,
on. No. He didn't say this. He said download the app, shorty. You ain't gotta wait, yeah. I love it when you hold me. Eggplant emoji. You could be the young hot thing. I'll be the OG. No. What the
oh
fuck
man,
is going? No, our leaders.
bro, we
But
have no
hold on, but
leaders,
out of
bro.
all things, the vaccination.
First of all, the vaccine isn't even FDA approved. It's an experimental drug, bro. Come on. It's not even FDA approved. And even if it was, FDA been taking kickbacks for years. Like, come on.
He said your profile looking tight, yeah, yeah, nice, yeah. Oh my, yo, this not
Vax that thing
vax
up.
that thing up. I'm really. He said, "Girl, you feeling freaky? You need to vax that thing up." Oh,
Oh
this is
man.
ridiculous.
Man,
Not like,
sickening.
and this is why I say too. How did they know to get that song?
Bro, the reaction, bro.
Out of all songs, you gonna get
Bro.
our national anthem.
Bro, reactions and data.
Back that ass. We lost back that ass. I can never unhear this. But they sold us out for a vaccine. I don't.
Bro,
Do you,
I'm
okay,
not
hold on.
surprised, bro. That's
Do you
why.
consider this selling out?
Huh?
Do you consider this selling out?
Yes. Yes. And I consider those the celebrities that's trying to tell people, not even if you're not telling people to get the vaccine, but you're showing the video of you getting the vaccine, you are a sellout too.
So you're not okay. You're in the medical.
Bro,
You not
I
into
ain't getting
you
no
know you're not gonna
vaccine.
clean no COVID.
Well, I had to do that.
Oh,
That's my
not clean
job. Like,
COVID, but
yeah, I deal with worse than COVID.
right.
You feel me? I deal with people with
So you not
AIDS and hepatitis
so
and
you don't
stuff.
got this. You don't got the shot.
No,
Why you get the Johnson?
I'm not getting nothing and nothing. Shit. Fuck
No,
that.
everybody was like it's funny because like now it's like all those. It's like
But I found out my
issues and
old
stuff.
job is trying to mandate the vaccine now.
My job was giving them out.
No, they ain't
They ain't
mandated.
mandate them, but
Yeah,
they was giving them out.
they're trying to mandate it. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I got out of there. And
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do. Well, they coming up with pills. They said actually like gummies. So it's like the whole thing. My whole thing is just
if
like
you gotta
this is why I look at
incentivize me to get a vaccine, why would I get
but
it?
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't have to back that ass up. I didn't see nobody go get Bon Jovi and
Bro,
and do no
but
no.
that's
It's
how you know
it's
they
no
going to the
country.
extreme, bro.
It's no. That's what I'm saying. Like
They got athletes.
damn, it's
They got
no.
athletes dying by and on camera and like, come on, like people getting the vaccine and a couple days later they dying. Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna.
it's
I'm not
just
gonna sit here.
how much are y'all really getting paid? And that's my thing because we know these pharmaceuticals got the money, so they can
They got a lot
literally
of money.
pay everybody, especially people.
That's why I'm more so
that
banking
we
on
look up-
the
especially
agenda
people
behind
that
it.
we look up to as legends, but really don't have legend money. And that's what we looking at. A lot of people that they getting are legends, but they really don't have no money.
Yeah.
Think of like Come on, we know the type of deals Cash Money and them was giving out, and
Many,
like
hold on, Robert. Many fresh got money.
I'm not saying he ain't got
He got
money,
money.
but
But vaccination money,
it's
Moderna money,
totally
different. Yeah,
different.
but I don't
That
even.
farm
I'm not
money
even
is
looking at
different.
it more so from the.
But it's what you the message. That's what I'm like. The message, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it more so from the. I don't think it's money, like the money wise, whatever. I'm really looking at the bigger picture, like the machine, why, the who. I'm not even saying it's white people. This could have been some black people on the
Bro, we
board
know we
or
sell ourselves out too. Like
whoever else. But I'm just really vax that thing up. I can't. And in all fairness, they did this for an app as well, a black meeting app. It's like a collab thing. So a
I
black.
don't know, man. It's just like we gotta stand for something or fall for anything, and it's just like we either losing too many legends by death or by just doing some sucker shit.
This wild, yeah. That's what I feel like it's ultimate sucker, and that's why I say like the stuff with. That's why I don't put too much merit in my athletes and stuff no more.
But that's why
Even
I say
Gucci man, everybody know like even with him, man, I had to like
fall back.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but I had to fall back.
Why?
Um,
Just he ain't the same.
Not that he not the same, but it's just you realize people just not who you think they are. Celebrities and stuff.
What makes you think that? What did he do that made you think he's not who he is?
He performed. He said he would perform at the Super Bowl.
He would.
He would have performed at the Super Bowl when Trump and them was all there.
For the money.
Yeah, he's like he was like
the same nigga talking about jewelry when Jeezy owned half of Atlanta.
But we're not gonna do that though. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because my whole thing is it's on brand for him though. It's always been about the bag. Yeah. I can't sit here and have him to be morally as aware and as I am, just because I like you. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you get older, not older, but
you're more aware.
I'm more aware. Yeah, so it's more of a just like okay, and I said that's still my favorite rapper and all that. But it's like you can develop these attachments to these celebrities and things of that nature. And you be like, oh, this nigga don't even give a fuck about nothing. Like he's like, huh? I'm going to the Super Bowl, 30, 40 million, and I'm not even think like that because I don't like Trump. I just don't hate him. Like he has no problem with me. But I don't like Biden though. I am gonna say that because
man.
It's just weird. I can
handle the blatant racist. I can't handle the sneaky one.
You know,
the one that
because let me get my whole thing is just give me an even hand. Show me your hand. I'm gonna show you mine.
Bro, your best friend is the
know
wizard, one of the grand wizards, bro, of the Ku Klux Klan. Like,
so yeah,
enough is said.
And he comes out and speak at the most odd times and speak on like the more odd thing. Because like even like the this what Ben said. We ain't gonna get beyond on this because I already been said as far as what he's gonna do with infrastructure plan, as far as taxes, as far as the tech, as far as the attack on big tech. But all that's I kind of love it though because all that's going to drop a Bitcoin because everybody going to look for alternative asset because they're not going to want the value of their dollar and all that their wealth accumulation really tamper with because that 1031 like that 1031 exchange, the capital gains tax. Like that's basically like how they hide, a lot of their money and don't pay taxes. Yep. Because for those out there that don't know what a 1031 exchange is, and I'm also gonna say this too, because I'm gonna give you a perfect example of just like knowing the game, right? Because everybody come at Trump, my boy. I ain't gonna say my boy, but everybody come at Trump. That's my boy, man. But everybody come at Trumpa. But let me give you a perfect example. Everybody love Kanye West, right? And like they allow him to sell God.
Everybody love Kanye?
I don't. The majority. Yeah. The majority of people, whatever, he can't do no wrong, right? So you remember when Kanye West was broke, he was on a lot of the black outlets complaining. That's when he had his white voice. Remember? Oh, yeah, they won't let me sell jeans. And, he was upset because, he couldn't sell clothing. He kept saying, oh, I'm broke. He was on
playing the victim.
I'm playing the victim. I'm broke, too, right? So he was broke, right? So that real estate credit or that tax break that everybody complains about or with Trump and why he don't pay taxes and why he don't show tax return, this smart business for anybody, is That same tax break is the reason why Kanye West was able to rebound and get back on his feet. He used that same exact tax break and got back 40 to 50 million.
Taxes.
Around that time, that's years ago. Probably like his first couple years of presidency. That's why you seen. Is any coincidence you think you seen him with Trump a lot? Make America again hat and all that. So now, now he's kind of more woke and shy away from those things. But it makes sense. He kind of had to. Now I don't know where his heart infiltrate. Well, I don't know if really infiltrate. I wouldn't say infiltrate because you got to get the information and come back and do something. I don't think it looked real nasty. You saying that Trump made you feel like a man again or a grown man. That's way too far. We gonna make jokes. We gonna make jokes and be extra and say we like him, yada yada, all jokes. But we never gonna sit here and say this white man has empowered me to, feel like a man, whatever the case may be. But he gets that tax break. Now he make 40, 50 million. Nobody said that about him getting that tax break. Then he go in, sell the gospel album, gonna do his thing. He's a billionaire. We love the Yeezys. Trump don't make the couple pair I do want. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm too cheap. They too hard, and then it's like I can't really fully support him. Yeah, and basically, one of those tax breaks is a 1031 exchange. So it's like this. Say if we go buy a duplex for 50,000, right? It's run down. Duplex 50,000. We put another 50. Easy number. We put another 50,000 into it. So let's say the ARV or after the repairs is worth 200,000, right? So we paid 150, 54, 50 in rehab, all 100 in. Now it's worth 200,000, right? So basically, we accrued $100,000 in equity, right? You can go and do a 1031 exchange and basically go to a bank and find another property for that 100,000 and use that 100,000 as collateral to purchase another property.
Instead of taking it out and losing money.
Exactly. Instead of because it's like monopoly money because it's like equity. It's not really literally cash. You know what I mean? Cash. So you take that and another property and you pay no taxes on it. So that's the way.
So it's like you're rolling it over.
Exactly. So that's the rich tax break. So we complain about that when we're all in low. They're
just like we complain about gentrification.
Exactly. We gotta get a game. Their network and stuff automatically going to accrue or get bigger because they're like, I don't want to pay taxes. So let me go find the next deal. That's why I be on us all the time. Because like even if you don't have expertise, looking at the deal or looking for a deal is expertise. So we gotta get better with that too. Just understand it's just like little tax credits and
no, you have to tax credits, tax breaks, and because you'll get a lot more tax breaks and credits with your business using the business as well. Like,
well, yeah, it's set up for that. But I said like even America in the you're set up to give the benefits to the businesses.
Yeah,
use the workers for the 70% of the actual labor. They pay us back. With the in the taxes. And it'll be things like that.
But nah, that's and tapping into that business credit too.
Oh man, we gonna do an episode on that. We actually gonna do probably in the near future.
Get you some business credit, man.
That's the best way. I'm about to get my first. We were talking about it. A couple months. I have my first start my fleet. So I'm doing that now instead of my duns and everything. My duns and everything to start. Get the
I'm gonna just do a little how you get your business credit. First, you create your LLC, get your EIN number. Once you get your EIN number, then you create your business account. Once you get your business account, then you apply for your Dun & Bradstreet number. Once you get your Dun & Bradstreet number, apply for a couple credit cards. Or you can, once you get your Dun & Bradstreet, you can, any services somebody gave you, whether it be you pay for your website, lawyer fees, any marketing, you can add those trade lines or those payment experiences to your Dun & Bradstreet, and they'll basically say whether you paid on time or not, and that'll slowly but surely build your credit up. That'll build your paydex score and all that stuff.
I'm glad you said that too. Uncontrolled. It's funny you saying that too because some guy yesterday was like that. He was like, "Yo, bro," he came up to me. Me and my homie was talking. He was like, "Yo, bro, I was telling Will whatever. Can't you just if the vehicle like 6,000 pounds, write it all?" Da 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 da. And he was going into it. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, yeah, but It ain't just like that. He like, nah, bro. I'm like, bro, it ain't just like. I said, yo, it ain't that simple. I said, all right, bro, you gonna get his ass locked up, and I just stopped talking. He would go back and forth with me. But I'm not saying I was like trying to like tell him what I know. I'm just telling him like, even how you said like set your LLC and stuff like that. We gotta start, and it's not even all of it is about like we don't hate the 9 to 5 and all that because it don't matter what you do, but we gotta start thinking of ourselves as
As
businesses
businesses.
because
Like I'm about to make an LLC for my name.
yeah, this what it's regular stuff. Just like I tell you all the time why I'm so anal about the Zelle and stuff like that. Bookkeeping is crucial.
Mm-hmm.
Crucial.
Very.
So if the money coming into my account, now I gotta take it out. I'm looking for the bigger play. To you, it don't make, to the average person, it probably don't make no sense. But to me, it's a big penalty for the money going to my Cash App.
No, absolutely.
Because now it's in my Cash App. I don't have that ledger to now use that as leverage when I go to the bank. Because it's like the money was never there.
Yep.
And I already been through it where it's like, yo, now you got to verify funds.
Where that
come from, this and this. So like I said, we ain't got to think of ourselves as a business because whatever your side hustle is, whatever it is, do it for a year, have a ledger of it. Get a little business credit card.
Systems, man.
Once you do that, then now it's like, oh man, you'd be surprised. You're like, oh man, I got personal credit, good personal credit, and I got business credit too. Like you'll be able to put yourself in a whole different game. I'm gonna ask you something. You ain't. Oh, I ain't take you to Houston yet. But I gotta take. Damn, I can't. I can't take you. Because I ain't take you to Houston. I'm gonna say that one. I was gonna ask you about turkey leg.
I looked into it though.
I was gonna ask you.
That's crazy because remember when we was talking about Houston, that was one of the spots I wanted to go to.
Yeah, so Turkey Leg Hut, if people that don't know, well, Dom, I'm gonna take it. It's like literally one of the best places on earth. Like, man, food is so good. They got everything in a turkey leg. No meatloaf though. But you can get like an Alfredo with the turkey. It sounds crazy, but it's like the turkey, like some Fred Flintstone shit, bro.
Big ass turkey legs.
You can grab that leg, like say you shake that shit like a Morocco, bro. The meat gonna come off. Pause. You hear it? Off the bone. You hear me? See, that joint was good. Like they got mad stuff like baked potato.
And I seen they had them big drinks.
Yeah, they got a lot of big drinks for that. So basically, like, you gonna be waiting there an hour. It'd be lit.
Yeah,
you gonna be waiting at least an hour or two, but it's lit because it's like our people. They got benches that you could sit that go up like with shade and stuff like that. You feel me? So it's super super lit and like I ain't gonna lie, like if you was a celebrity, like celebrities be there. So you a celebrity, you get that like treatment. The Jones, like the view, like everything is perfect, right?
Got you.
So when I was leaving that time, that was last October, they were like having complaints. Like I seen it in the news, like it was like I think it came up on Facebook. Like a lot of people was like complaining about them, like petitioning, trying to get like Turkey Leg Hut moved because they trying to say like the traffic, the area, and I don't want to gentrify. Kind of like gentrifying it basically. Now, Turkey Leg Hut man has implemented a dress code, man. Damn. But the reason why you're not hearing really much about this, because turkey leg's so good, motherfuckers gonna throw the suit on the go. They don't even. What is it? It's one of the places you ain't even gonna complain about. It's that good.
The people still gonna be there, so it's still a vibe.
It's still a vibe, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't like. I don't
see
like
all
that.
the ass and shit.
I don't like that. I'm not saying I want to see
ass. That's the views you was talking about.
No, that's a good view. You got nice signs out there. But look, now listen. It's not even about, it's gonna sound like we're creep ball, but that's not even about the women and nothing like that. It's just like even a situation like with twerking. Think about it. Everywhere we go, people twerking, whatever it's an issue. I don't see stuff like why is
bro? It's a time and a place for it, bro. I don't want to be eating.
And
then
you don't want to eat and Dom, don't do this right now. Who want to eat and don't want to see some ass shaking?
All right, like I said, it's a time and a place for everything, man. It's a time and a place, it's a time and a place for it, bro.
Nah, bro. I mean, look,
if I'm going there with my grandma or something like that, I don't want to see nobody twerking, and I'm taking my.
All right, so you take your grandma to Turkey Leg Hut.
It's the time and place. If I'm with my boys,
but when I hear that, I got my kind of grandma.
I mean, my grandma with the shits too, but it's a certain,
Because I don't like that though, bro. But it's my thing is, can we be black? Can we be us? That's what makes us unique. My whole thing is like they shut down Miami. No, this is when they shut down Miami for the girls twerking on it. It's like always us. I don't see no rave parties
Bro, I'm just
get
I
shut
feel you,
down. You
bro. I'm
can't twerk.
just so sick of that shit though.
You is?
Cause again, people getting carried away with it, bro. They're doing it literally
Bro,
any and every
twerking
bro.
has
It was not,
evolved.
bro.
It
It was,
evolves.
bro. Bro, we had it was you in the clubs or in certain environments. But this shit is getting everywhere, bro. Like
They dressing up like old ladies twerking.
Shit,
bro, I like that shit, bro.
That shit funny. Nah, that's funny. Dressing up like the old ladies and shit. But
I get it.
just
It's
to
twerking,
piggyback
bro.
off
But
that, bro.
go ahead.
I'm just tired of, like I was just saying, bro. I know certain shit is normal that because we grew up around it, but this shit some of the shit just ain't normal, bro, and it shouldn't be normal.
Nah, bro, I'm not vouching with you, bro. I'm
not
editing. No, I'm not editing twerking. I'm specifically talking about dancing and twerking in dress codes. Turkey leg hush should not have a job. I'm not mad when people just.
Maybe I gotta experience.
What kind of pressure did y'all have to make? Girl, they bad. Like what you?
You know the pressure they got. Do they own the building?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm pretty dead. Because they would have been out of there. How they wanted them to go, bro? They had a petition signed and everything for them, like to move, move and everything, saying the smoke, and it was a big thing. But I just don't like how we doing that though, bro. Like as black people, we gotta embrace ourselves as well. They don't shut down rave parties
because it's in a certain spot, bro.
Yeah, they shaking their ass in the building, dog. Yeah. Or Miami. That whole thing in Miami.
But we know what to expect at a rave. When you go to a restaurant, you don't expect to see everything you're going to see there.
Man, but I get that. But
you don't.
But look.
If it's like,
but if the shit had bottle service already, BYOB, BYOW, all this,
I would.
I know what
I would expect that.
But our offense when the black guy was like, no twerking in a restaurant, he went way too far.
All right, nah.
That's what. Yeah. Like, this is our people. That's our uniqueness. Because, for instance, like when I went to the strip club, you feel me? I only give money to a girl shooting a pole. Like, pole dancing. Because that's an art. That's really an art form.
Not the ones just shaking their ass?
Yeah, I don't do that. You ain't getting nothing from me. Like,
Why not?
Because I'm not no dumb nigga. Like, you're not going to... I'm not your lick. Like, you're not going to just come over. You got to stack of one and shake that thing on me and just...
Make it clap.
Nah. But... on the actual pole, like that's an art form. That's skill. That's literally like art. So I'm up there. I'm in. You're not just gonna walk around,
bro. But that's a strip club. All I'm saying is, it's a time and a place for everything. What I'm saying,
I'm saying, that's a art. Hear me though. I don't want to always have to go to the strip club to appreciate my art.
No, you don't.
Sometimes I want to be right at. Sometimes I want to be right at the.
To the right.
I want my twerky right there. You know what I'm saying? I want my twerky where I'm eating my fried chicken. Come on, yeah. I just ain't with that. I ain't like that. Like I really was upset about the news headlines. We was in Miami. They had to shut the whole Miami down. All the girls twerking. Then it's like
I'm not all right. Shutting it down. That's one thing.
Why they shut it? Come on, for
twerking,
bro.
I'm just.
We having parties and big crowd.
I don't know, man. I'm just tired of some of the ignorant shit I've been experiencing or just growing up around.
Well, you know me. I need a good balance.
I mean,
60-40 ignorance.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm over that shit sometimes.
But honestly though, that's why I like,
because
that's why I like getting the money though. I like being black.
We try to normalize it with the businesses and things like that, but then when we still got to deal with that shit at home, like that shit is just too much. It's just overwhelming sometimes. Like you got to deal with it with your family. You got to deal with it when you go to the restaurant. You got to deal with it. It's just like, when is this shit going to...
I like being able to...
That ain't no balance. Nigga, no balance. You just see ass shaking everywhere.
Yeah. I got a wife though, man. I don't see ass shaking that much. I go to strip club. We go to strip club. Ain't nothing crazy. But I ain't gonna lie. I like being... I'm not black and ignorant, but I like being black and ignorant at the same time. Like I need that
black and ignorant though? Because... Sometimes,
that's bro,
I be a negative stigma on us too. That's why
my whole thing is dumb negative stigma. We saying last time, I think them negative stigma sometimes it gets lit too. And I'll be black and ignorant to the point like I want that money when I'm black and ignorant. While we're like I just do stuff to be smart.
So that's the same shit Gucci doing then, being black and ignorant.
Yeah, I like. That's what I said. That's still my dog, and I can't fall for that because it's like I'm gonna go out here, show my ass, get 10 million. and go hard. I mean, any man that stands on his feet like he's shooting dice to propose. I mean, I'm not
Wait,
respecting.
wait, wait, wait. What you did?
He ain't get on his knees. He like the jail pose, real nigga. He's like, yo, chill.
That shit, man.
That's not fly. That's fly, man. Like get on the dice roll, huh, baby?
And throw her the ring.
No, he ain't. Nah, the big rock. That's really too big to throw. You heard? It was a big rock. Yo, chill, yo. Chill. Who your favorite rapper?
I'm about to go. Now,
who your favorite rapper?
We're not getting into
who your
that
favorite
right
rapper?
now. We're not talking about rappers because entrepreneurs is the new rappers. Fuck rappers right now. For real, y'all pissing me off. Y'all rappers
Dom
pissing
is
me
back.
off.
See, I'm trying to bring some back ignorant Dom.
Nah,
like,
I'm
fuck
tired
that.
of the ignorant shit. Fuck that.
Nah, bro, you don't never like. I just, you know what it is with me. I just like, I want that amount of money where it's like,
You can still be ignorant.
yeah, come on. I like to
But
do
we
stuff
ain't there
on
yet,
purpose. I like to
nigga.
do stuff on purpose. Well, I'm kind of almost there. I like to do stuff on purpose. Like, I'm definitely here for 27th Street. I put my butters on. Walk outside, eat chicken. Just be on purpose. Sometimes it's to be smart.
It's just some. All right, that's some shit. Is just like it's not just outwardly loud. Like twerking is just loud as hell. Like you hear it, you see it. It's just like and the attention it brings is just like it's a time and a place for this. Especially if you see this shit just in your home and in school. In a church sometimes, like you see this shit everywhere, bro. It's just
like, entrepreneur life, man. It's a balance. That's what I like about it too, because it's like I need balance. I need
definitely.
That's what I like about myself too. Is like I throw the suit on.
I need my space.
We get all political and but then after that,
you want to be some ratchet shit.
Some ratchet shit.
Totally
my homies, around my
but
folks.
It's a time and a place.
But it's no. The code switching is important.
Like I'm mentally prepared for that. When I'm gonna be around that shit, I'm mentally prepared for it.
And I think it's definitely a skill though, like being like a chameleon. I kind of get that from being on Baby Duck and them. Having different groups of friends, know how to, and only thing I hate about it, and it's the only thing. Well, it makes sense now. I hate the social media aspect with that because perception, how you put, how you supposed to be and look, yada yada yada.
Right.
But I mean, we had a good convo today, man. I like
man.
today's talk. Well, I mean, they get to get a little insight of how we talk all the time. So
a little bit locker room talk.
That's too bullshit around. What you want to say in closing, bro?
Listen, bro, just tap in, man. Tap in, man. That's all I really got to say. And just, it's a time and a place for everything, man. We can't... My only issue with that, and just to piggyback off that, is like when we going to handle business, it's just everywhere. Like you said, there has to be a balance. Find that balance, whatever it is. Find that balance. If you working a 9-to-5 and still trying to, start a business or something, or if you're just a full-time entrepreneur, find that balance. Find what's for you, what you like, what you don't like, and just spend some time digging deep to find out who you are as an individual. Once you find out who you are as an individual, a lot of things become a lot easier because you're not easily swayed. You're not easily, you're not just as gullible. And just, again, tap in, man. It's so many things I'm thinking about right now, but just it all leads back to just tap into who you really are. That's all I really got to say, because once you do, the sky, it's not even a limit no more. It's just a view. Like I'm at a point, where I aim for the moon, and if I miss, I land among the stars. So I still won.
Right. That's good. Good thing you said in closing. Like I said, I ain't really got much to say. Yeah. I guess we could say like today is just we just talking. But
now we need these episodes, bro.
Yeah, no. We got this.
This
venting sessions. This being the mental dump episodes. You know what I'm saying? Especially with us being in this build. Well, I guess my theme today would be, because we had our investment meeting today. Is just, man, be willing to put in the work.
Yeah.
Like, just be willing to put in the work and just work. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that.
We gotta grind now and sacrifice later.
Like as a collective, we have.
I'm sorry.
Sacrifice now.
Yeah, grind now. Sacrifice and grind now, and have even more fun later. Let me rephrase that.
And that's what I like. And that okay.
Grind
now that you
sacrifice.
said that, here's what I wanted to say. I love how I combine the both of the lifestyles. That's what I really wanted to say. Like, we have hell of a fun but we not overly crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? We
It's a
don't do too, we
balance,
don't do
bro.
too much. We still get our stuff done. But yo, I'm telling you, we at the age now where
Bro, we
ain't
can't
no
hold no
excuse,
dead
ain't
weight,
no
bro. No
excuses
dead
for
weight,
oversleeping and sleeping
bro.
in and all that. Like I said,
We
like
just had a whole conversation, bro. It's either you can
can and
or
you
you
can't.
can't. Nobody cares why you can't, because especially when you knew. So
Listen, and to lighten the situation, I do want to say this in closing. Um, we did get justice, um, somewhat formed for George Floyd, to our Black King. I just want to send some love to our Black King George Floyd. Just just
shout out
say
to his family, man, his
family
daughter,
and everyone. We definitely appreciate you
and the attorneys and stuff. You know, his
yeah, they
lawyers
definitely
and.
was hold. As a people, we did okay with this one.
But how do you really
Officer,
feel about that though?
we ain't gonna.
Like,
Let
is it
me.
really justice? Like this
But
is
that's for the next episode. We
yeah.
ain't really. Let
It's
me just
just
close. We ain't. Cause I was about to say it's like justice is subjective. Because Derek Chauvin, the officer and the officer indicted, he was sentenced to 22 years. So we gonna expand on that and see how we really feel next episode. But like I said, I just wanted to just give George Floyd some love and some light, because it's a situation that we can't,
definitely
you know, 'cause we can't, a lot of times,
can't undo it.
there's something we was fighting for. We wanted some type of justice, so we have to,
Oh
shed
yeah,
some light to that. Constant with Dream podcast here, man. Another good one, your boy Dom. Yeah,
we out.
we out of here, man.
Peace.